What's up, YouTube? It's your boy M8trix21 back with a new episode of Fresh Kicks. We talk about upcoming sneakers. I get the release information and my general knowledge of the sneaker to help you decide if you want to pick them up or not. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. Check my X page and my Etsy shop. Both the links are down below in the description. But enough of all that. Let's go. Let's get to the kicks. So today we're taking a look at the McDonald's Nike Book 2 in the Sedona colorway. Pretty dope looking sneakers, so let's get right into with part one, which will be the sneaker. When we talk about the sneaker, talk about colors, materials, if it has a history and anything else you want to talk about. So with this one, let's get right into it. And here they are, the Sedona McDonald's Nike Book 2. And this is something different, man. This is not the first time we've gotten a Nike collaboration with McDonald's, I'm sure. But it is what it is. I like the way this looks. It's from the very specific McDonald's in Sedona, Arizona. Devin Booker obviously plays for the Phoenix Suns. And like I said, this is a pretty dope idea. This is a different look for McDonald's that has, instead of the golden arches, has a teal colored arch. And I think this is something that made sense to do it as a sneaker, especially since Devin Booker, like I said, is playing in Phoenix, Arizona. And I'm pretty sure he has some ties to Sedona in general. And they even have a cup form, a hat coming out. It's some pretty cool stuff coming out with this this collaboration, but we're only talking about the sneakers here. So the official colors here are sand drift, light British tan, red stardust, and dusty cactus. Now I looked over the sneaker. I really didn't see where the red stardust came from. Maybe it's a hidden McDonald's logo somewhere in this, but I couldn't find that. But at the end of the day, these are the other colors: sand drift. Basically, that's light tan and teal. That's what you pretty much get. Is it really cool? Yes, when you think about it in context of the actual idea of the actual McDonald's looks super dope. They actually got the McDonald's logo on it. That, to me, really set it apart. Because a lot of times these are like roughly inspired by something. So you don't have the actual logos and stuff for it. But on this one, on the back of the heel, you do get that McDonald's logo in teal. Like I said, most of this uppers are like that tan. Midsole's tan as well. Then you get that dusty cactus, which we've seen on other sneakers in the past for Nike. For the swoosh, the sock liner, and on the outsole. So pretty nice. And then you get a McDonald's logo on one side, Devin Booker logo on the other. Then you get the yellow arches on the inside on one insole, and the other one you get Book on in yellow on that one. So they did a pretty decent job with this one, and I overall do like the look of it. I do like the Book 2 a little bit more than the Book 1s, and I'm glad they waited to put this design on the Book 2. And I like that they didn't go way above and beyond and do something crazy for the design. It kind of kept it really simple. The outlook of the building made it look like the building, and I think that's a good job, so without going too far. Like I said, you get that McDonald's logo on the back of the heel. The pull tab is actually the same tan, and it looks pretty clean, pretty nice. Not a sneaker you're going to wear a lot, I wouldn't think. Maybe every once in a while, but it is pretty cool. And here's a look at the outsole. Dope, translucent, and it looks pretty clean. So they did a pretty nice job with this one, I would say. For collaborations and different McDonald's branding, it went way different and look way worse in my opinion. But here's a closer look at the materials. Nothing crazy. You know what you're getting out of this sneaker. I do like to kind of get more of a rustic feel to it, like the outside of the building. A little bit more texture to it, and I like that. They did a pretty nice job with that as well. And I said that a lot. They did a good job. So I do like these sneakers. So, it is what it is. Closer look at the sneaker again. Like I said, the laces are the same color as the tongue and the tabs. You get a box right there with the same dusty cactus on it, yellow, and a Book logo and McDonald's on top. And then closer look at the pull tab. Now let's get to the release information. I do expect them to have those cups at the Sedona McDonald's. Hopefully we can get them in a different one because I don't mind seeing them. Get one. So these will release on June 2nd, 2026. You should find these on the Sneakers app. Price point will be $155 for these. As of right now, I know they will be on the Sneakers app. I don't know where other locations you'll be able to find these, but it's a pretty dope sneaker. I wouldn't be surprised if they're somewhat limited. Not like super limited, but somewhat, like to where they're not like in huge numbers. But $155 for this ain't bad. I wouldn't mind picking this up and adding to the collection. But let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Now, let's move on to my final thoughts and grades. So as far as colorway, I'm gonna give it a 7.6 out of 10. Concept 9 out of 10. I liked what they did. They didn't go too far with it. They didn't make it too just not visually pleasing. They did a good job with it. Hype and resale 7.5, sell out 8. I think it would be somewhat limited. I'm not sure. And this is a rock or stock, definitely a stock for me. This is a sneaker I would mind picking up. I probably wouldn't wear it often, but I wouldn't mind having it in the collection. So it's a stock for me on this one, and I like it. Usually me it's rocks, but I'm gonna put a stock on this one. I don't think it's gonna go up crazy price or anything. I just think that I wouldn't wear it a lot, but I wouldn't mind having it in the collection just for the idea of the sneaker. So I like it. So for my final grade, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. It's a cop for me. I like it. Like I said, I wouldn't mind picking these up. I love the concept. I love everything about it. So it's pretty cool. So and I'm not the biggest fan of the book line. I think they just don't push that sneaker far enough, but it is what it is. So let me know in the comments, what grade would you give these? Do you like these? Would you pick these up? Let me know everything about how you feel about these sneakers down below in the comments, and we can talk about it from there. But that's all I got for you on this one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. This is your boy M8trix21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye.